Hey everybody, Think Then, Stephanie Carlson. I'm here to talk to you about starting a weight loss program and having it stick. The biggest thing, it's not the diet, it's are you mentally focused for the diet and do you have the right program for you? A diet consists of number one, if you have health issues, high blood pressure, please consult with your physician. But for those who are healthy, it's all about healthy foods. It really is. It's about making choices. And these choices, this is not a temporary thing. You have to make your mind up that this is where you're going to be and this is where you're going. If you don't have a good focus, if you think you're just going to diet for a while and go back to the old way, or you're going to get away with it, you are not. You're going to pack on the pounds, so you might as well give that idea up. You have to make your mind up. I normally would say, look around for a couple program diets or whatever, that nutrition that work for you. The keto's very good. I personally like intermittent fasting, which is not a diet, it's just the timing on when you eat. That's huge. I went from 139 to 117 before I had open heart surgery, and I was on that for 2 years and went up on the scale only because I wasn't active and it was just a tough time. And I am now back to 118, and it's intermittent fasting. That'll be a different video. But it's not for everyone, but what I believe in is when you're looking at your plate, you know, it's going to be a quarter of protein, a quarter of a starchy carb, like something like a potato, sweet potato, brown rice, quinoa, and you really can pile up the vegetables, that's fine. I think that we think that we can do this for a while, and I guess you've got to set your mindset right. You really have to put it together. Otherwise, you'll gain the weight back. You're doing this for what reason? You want to lose weight, and do you want to stay in that slim clothing that you're wearing, or do you want to go back up? Do you think you're going to cheat to get, or something's going to, there's going to be like a trigger or something? So, if you have a hard time, if you've been on a lot of diets and you keep going back, you might want to go over to my website, www.thinkthen.com, fitness.com, because not every program's for everybody. There is a situation where you could be a food addict and you might not be able to have any leeway. You know, you might not be able to. And some people can't go back to the old way because it's too hard for them to come back. So the best thing you can do is don't. You got to say, no choice. No. You got to tell yourself that I am and was a food addict, and I have worked my whole life in fitness and health. And I am now, not only did I own the Trainer's Challenge Gym, I've been in fitness for, 25, 30 years. And because of the issues with people gaining their weight back, what I did is I went into Beck Institute in Philadelphia. And that's where I worked with Dr. Beck herself in learning about the cognitive mind. And it is in the mind, it is. I mean, you can't just throw yourself in a diet. You have to have help. And if you're one of those people that need help, I would just, if I was you, you can research it, but I would contact me. I know what does work and I know what doesn't work. And I know everybody is not the same. It's no cookie cutter program. So, if you have no issues with food and you're not an addict, maybe you can keep with a healthy program. Another thing is a lot of water and honestly, guy, what destroys most people, and I know people my age, the drinking's a big deal. You know, drinking's a big deal. I myself, I used to drink. I mean, I really used to drink, but I can't do it. It just doesn't agree with me, and when I start to drink, then my eating and everything's out the door. So you have to make choices on how you want to live and how you want to feel. And I would suggest, if you need any help or have questions, that's why I'm doing this website. I'm coming back after a long sabbatical, back differently and focused. And my personal goal is I want to help people that are serious and are ready for taking that next step. Because life is very important to me, and working with people that really need the help and want to be there is important to me. So coming back to you to help you to be your best self, and you can do it. It doesn't matter at any age or any kind of a problem you may have, obstacle. It's really no problem. You know, we're alive, and it's only food, so we need to get over it, right? So anyway, Stephanie Carlson